What happens to a spider when you remove half of its legs and give it big ol' pincers?
We're doing that thing now.
We are.
This doesn't sound like a question that you would ask.
Well, the biggest question of the day, does it still trigger my arachnophobia?
Obviously.
Yes, of course.
Jury's still out. I still can't tell. Hi, welcome to Bonkle 5. We're talking about the Visorak today.
I've been expecting the Visorak for the last, like, 3 quizzes.
Place your bets. How long do you think today's lore video is?
72 minutes. Minute and a half. Somewhere in between, maybe, Nico?
Somewhere between a minute and a half and 72 minutes.
Got a lot of room to play there, but
Narrow gap.
it's 4.5 minutes. F you. Bionicle lore, Arachnophobia edition. So today we're obviously going to be talking about the Visorak, but before we can actually do that, we first have to dip our toes into the horrifying cesspool that is the Bionicle deep lore. And that's because in order to talk about the creation of the Visorak, we first have to talk about the Brotherhood of Makuta. See, growing up as a Bionicle fan, I was always under the impression that Makuta, the big bad guy of the franchise, was just one big bad guy. Apparently, that's not true at all. Turns out Makuta's not a dude, he is a bunch of dudes. He's an entire species of dudes, actually. Specifically, there's 85 male Makuta and 15 female Makuta, and they form the Brotherhood of Makuta. I don't know why it's called the Brotherhood when 15 of them are sisters, but we don't need to dive into semantics, I suppose. Every individual one of these 100 Makuta each had an individual name, much like people do. The one that we are most familiar with was Makuta Pterodax. He was the one who was the big bad guy, tried to take over the world from the Great Spirit. One of the other members of the Brotherhood was Makuta Chirox, which does in fact sound like some brand of all-purpose cleaner. He was the creator of a bunch of different species of Rahi in the Bionicle universe, including the Visorak. And why did he create the Visorak, you're asking? Well, I'll tell you right now, it was to become a large part of the Brotherhood of Makuta's army. Now, the Visorak caused a whole bunch of chaos and did a whole bunch of crazy stuff throughout the entire Bionicle saga, but they are mainly known for the events taking place in Metru Nui after the defeat of Makuta Pterodax at the hands of the Toa Metru. So when the Toa Metru returned to Metru Nui to retrieve the rest of the sleeping Matoran, they found that the entire place had been overrun by a massive, gigantic swarm of Visorak. These Visorak were being led by Rudaka, the first Bionicle to canonically have boobs. Technically, Rudaka and the Visorak served Sidorak, but the Visorak really only directly served Rudaka, and she was just using Sidorak in her scheme to revive Makuta Pterodax. It was a whole thing. She also convinced Vakama to become evil for a while and become the new commander of the Visorak Horde. This doesn't really have any bearing on anything we're talking about today, but I had to sit through that movie again, so I have to talk about it so that I can convince myself that that wasn't a waste of time. The Visorak were very bad news, if not made obvious by their creepy, evil designs and this sound that they can make. But they also had the very cool nickname of the Stealers of Life. It's pretty fucking hardcore, guys. Each Visorak had the ability to produce gross green webbing that they would use to capture their prey and just generally traverse the city. And they also possessed a unique poison called Hortica venom. Hortica, where have I heard that before? Could it be the Toa Hortica? Like the ones that were created when the Toa Metru were exposed to Hortica venom? Yes! Obviously, this is the stuff that was used to turn the Toa Metru into the Toa Hortica, but in theory, they could use Hortica venom to turn any living creature into a more primal, animalistic version of itself. They also each had 2 types of Rotuka spinners. Every single Visorak had a Rotuka spinner that they could use to paralyze their prey, and each individual breed of Visorak also had a unique Rotuka spinner that they could use to do various different things, which we'll get into in the quiz today. The figures themselves were released in 2005. They came in 6 variants, just like always. Those 6 variants were the same 6 colors that we have grown accustomed to. But while they weren't breaking ground in the color department, they certainly were breaking ground in some other areas. The Visorak were the first line of antagonist figures that didn't feature some sort of transformation gimmick. However, they made up for this lack of transformation with just a smattering of fun features with their actual designs, which I think is much better. Not only did their entire body function as a spinner launcher that you could just let it rip like a fucking Beyblade, they could also clamp together their giant fangs by like squeezing down on their backs, and it was really cool and creative and fun to play with as a kid. And I mean, when Bionicles were a thing and I was a kid and I was buying them to play with them, that was kind of the whole appeal. Which one of these Visorak was my favorite? Find out by continuing the video and getting into the actual video part of this video, featuring a quiz and goofy shenanigans amongst friends. It was the green one, you already knew that. Round number 1, we are starting off, of course, with the red one, as we always do. And the red one today is Vohtarak. And boy, he do be red.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got the red and orange.
Yeah. I like that his pincers are ribbed for her pleasure. I have 2 questions per round today. For each, this is gonna be a pretty quick quiz as far as bionicle quizzes go. My first question, and this is gonna be a question I'm gonna ask for every single one. They all have, as I said in the lore video, they each have 2 spinners. One is for paralysis that everyone has, and then they each have a unique spinner power. So, question number 1, what was Vohtarak's unique spinner power? Was it melting, pain, burning, or combustion?
It's gotta be melting.
Okay, 1 for melting, 1 for pain. Those are very quick answers.
Wow.
Pain.
I do like that melting, burning, and combustion are basically synonyms. Obviously
That's
but
not
like,
true.
that's not like 100% true, but like, I think you can see my thought process on that. Yeah, like they all, this is getting hot and coming apart. Which all cause pain. I'll pick combustion.
Okay, so there were 2 correct answers. Mitch and Kyle tactfully evaded both of the correct answers, but Nico did land on one of them. The correct answers were pain and burning. So Nico's gonna get a point.
Should
Yeah,
call your doctor if you experience that.
the
Pain. Pain.
the
Do you have pain?
That's like
bad.
fucking.
Shame.
What the fuck? It's like enchanting
Loser.
a fucking Minecraft arrow with ouch, ouch, owie. Like,
Yeah.
fucking what? Pain.
Yeah, he was his pain was far greater than yours. Vohtarak Rotuka can create an extremely painful burning sensation in a target, an effect so powerful that the victim cannot concentrate on anything but their suffering.
Wow.
Oh, it breaks concentration.
Yeah. And this is why you gotta wrap it before you tap it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hound doom.
Always remember.
What?
Question number 2. Speaking of sexually transmitted diseases, what was the natural ability of the Vohtarak? Because they had a natural
choices.
ability that was unrelated to the Rotuka spinner power.
What's that?
Maybe could be used in the bedroom if you were creative enough.
Stop
were they
giving these arachnids bedroom activities. Stop.
More like
they
arachnids. They're also not arachnids. They only have 4 legs, you
they're
cuss.
arachnid-like. Arachnid-like.
Well, they are the lackeys of the first bionicle with boobs.
It's true. You saw her
you're
stepping
now onto something.
on that thing in the clip I showed you.
That's why you go like this to make them pinch, is because they wanted her to step on them.
Yeah. Did they have the ability of flame body, heated pincers, hardening, or berserk state?
Berserk state.
Berserk state.
Okay, Nico's
I'm gonna take
for berserk
hardening
state.
going off of my last comment I made.
Oh, penis joke.
Okay.
Clever.
Oh. Thanks.
I don't get it.
Add.
It makes sense.
Fuck it. Burns things and it burns itself. Flame body.
That would be funny, but it's not true.
Duh.
And while
damn
Udaka
it.
may get me hard, the correct answer is berserk state, which means Nico's getting a second point. Starting
Nico
off with
on
a pretty wide gap.
roll. I'm rooting for
I
Nico
like
at this
spiders
point.
and
Fuck
spider-like
me.
things.
Yeah.
These
This
guys kind of
guy-
look like silly little jumping spiders with less legs.
Nico does love jumping spiders.
I do love jumping spiders. They're
Add to the
silly little
wiki.
guys.
I hate
Add it to
them.
the wiki.
They terrify me.
No, jumpers are just they're cute.
No, it was
They-
scary.
they can't-
Here's a little
can't hurt
tangent.
you if they
Here's a
wanted.
little tangent that we're gonna keep in the video. The other day, whilst pooping, this is a real story. The other day, whilst pooping,
Ooh.
a little spider ran by my toes. Like, I don't like that, but I gotta take care of this or it's gonna go somewhere and I'm not gonna know where it is, and then I'm gonna just be perpetually terrified. So I took some toilet paper and I went ha-ka-ka-ka-cha, and I went to smack it. Turns out it was a jumper. He gone. I don't know where he went. I didn't get him. And then I shit myself, but that was okay because I was already on the toilet. Always aggressive, Vohtarak are capable of making berserker charges during which their outer shell becomes almost completely invulnerable to harm, and their preferred method of combat is to charge into combat, wildly firing multiple spinners.
So like hardened?
Nope. Didn't mention the word hard a single time.
Oh! I tried to vouch for you.
That's okay. I appreciate it.
That was a lot of anguish for an answer you didn't choose.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, you literally, you sold me with your anguish to the point where I was like, did I not pick hardening? Did I pick sleep body?
Round number 2. We're going down to the town where they do have another Visorak, and his name is Oohnorak.
That's a better name. I like that name
I
more.
like him.
I like his color. I will say what you will about, you know, if you like the Visorak or not. I do like that they got creative with the extra colors that they would give them.
Yeah,
except for the first guy, orange and red, basic ass color combo.
Same as every time, yeah.
Orange yellow with fucking black. Cool.
Good combo.
Guys from
It's
Pittsburgh.
interesting. It's interesting that the eyes seem to be like yellow, and then the arms are like an orangey yellow. But
Yeah.
still,
I'm not
but I still
incredibly
like
happy
it.
about that, but it's fine.
I mean, it's okay. The previous guy had
that's
green
cool.
eyes and orange limbs, so I don't think that the eyes have to match.
yes.
Red, orange,
Especially
and
on
green
that
is, like, really
background,
basic.
until Mitch said it, I didn't realize he had orange on him because it all just kind of melds together a little bit.
That's
yeah,
valid.
it's definitely
I
not.
suppose.
It's definitely not the best background for
No,
an orange red man.
no, it's
Arachnid like.
thought it was just shading.
Yeah, no. I would also like to point out, and you'll notice this as we go through the quiz, but their limbs are constituted of different parts. There are 2 different kinds of parts that the front arms can be, and 2 different kinds of parts that the back legs can be, and each Visorak has a different combination of the 2. So they each have a unique pairing of
I was
back legs
just
to front legs.
realizing that, yeah. Because they use,
Interesting.
both of these are orange joints, but they're different pieces.
Yeah. So like you'll notice he has big, like the large like Vaki leg pieces in the back and the little Bohtarak arms in the front, but the previous one had like Toametru leg pieces there, and then Rakshi arms in the front, and then there's other there's like one other variant that we will see moving forward. So I just wanted to point that out.
I cannot. I almost said chat. Hey viewer, it is. If you needed any proof that Tyler has done research on all of this to this level, it's that he just rattled off like such specific like names of different joints and legs of these guys. I was lost the whole time when he did that. I was like, I don't remember names. I'm impressed with myself for remembering that Bohtarak was a villain earlier in the video. So give Tyler some love in the comments.
I mean, if I wasn't already getting credit for researching with the fucking lore videos that are destroying my sleep schedule with how much work I have to put in.
You see, these legs are comprised of BA2 and 612. And the directory.
My favorite Lego piece is 2x2 thick. I have a question for you. What was the spinner power of Oohnorak? Was it numbing, drilling, instant removal, or cleaning?
Instant removal. I want to know what that means.
Okay. Probably means removing things instantly.
But removing from where? Like if it hits like a Toa Metru or something like that, like it just like he's gone?
I'm gonna find out if it's the correct answer.
Ooh, I'll pick drilling.
Okay.
Drilling sounds like the most fun. But the funniest answer I think would be numbing, because the basic one that all of them get is very similar, right?
Well, the base one that they have is paralysis.
Yeah.
and his specific one is numbing, so you are getting a point. He's just a regular dentist, this guy is. The Oohnorak Tortuga possesses the power to numb a foe, making escape virtually impossible. Thank you for not describing fucking anything.
Wow.
Yeah, great.
So
makes your feet fall asleep, and then you're just like, I don't know what to do.
Static.
Shit, a Charlie horse in both legs.
And it just falls into the web.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask you another question now, and it's the same question I asked about the last guy, because all the questions are gonna be exactly the same for every single round for these people. He also had a natural ability. The Oohnorak sure did. What was the Oohnorak's natural ability? Was it stealth, telepathy, unbreakable webbing, or mimicry?
Oh, I hope it's mimicry.
Mimicry is cool.
I want it to be mimicry.
I want unbreakable webbing.
Okay.
Stealth.
Okay. One for stealth, one for unbreakable webbing. And Mitch, did you pick mimicry or did you just want to mimicry? Okay, you did pick mimicry. Once again, there were 2 correct answers here. This time, Kyle and Nico tactfully evaded both correct answers, and Mitch landed on one of the correct answers of mimicry and telepathy. So now, we have a 2-way tie between Mitch and Nico.
Can it do mimicry while it is communicating telepathically? Because that's horrifying.
I'll tell you, they have limited telepathic abilities and are skilled mimics, often imitating a trusted voice to lure a foe into a trap. So I think it's unrelated. I think they can just do both.
Yeah, like
Mind flare.
I was gonna say, could you imagine, like, just hearing, like, your wife's voice in the back of your head, like, turn around. You're like,
maybe that's what it is. Maybe he pipes the mimicry into your head directly.
That's terrifying.
That's a terrifying prospect.
What the fuck? And then he paralyzes you.
What if you figured out what your inner voice sounds
mimics
like?
Morgan Freeman just to scare the shit out of you.
It narrates you.
You can't see me.
That story about you pooping and like seeing the jumping spider is a lot scarier if as you reach for the spider, it mimics Morgan Freeman into your brain. Shit yourself. And it jumps away. That's a way scarier story.
Round number 3. We're going on to the brown one, who has an interesting complementary color this time. He does, in fact, look like bloody stool. It is Roporak. But the blue eyes really bring out his flair.
And you know
what?
The blue joint's kind of nice too. A little, whatever the screw or whatever piece that's in the arm. That's actually a really nice touch.
They match with him because he has blue eyes.
Yeah. Oh, you're so red. I didn't realize until now. That's cool.
I think I had this, actually.
Really?
I think I'm recognizing this bloody stool color scheme.
It's pretty cool.
No, Nico, you're just thinking of the last time you looked in the toilet after you were done.
His poop did have pincers and a Beyblade ripcord. But did his poop have the same power as Roporak's Rajuki Spinner, which was one of the following 4 options? Was it displacement, disgust, disruption, or disintegration?
It's Nico's. It's definitely not disintegration.
It's mine. It's disgust. I am disgusting.
Okay.
I'll take displacement because it made me go "Ugh," and step away.
Sure, yeah.
You know what? I want to hear the explanation for disruption. Disrupt what?
I will tell you because it is the correct answer, and Mitch is now taking the lead. It disrupts the functions of living creatures, abruptly draining the target's energy. It could also be used to disrupt any kind of energy effects, such as fire.
Okay, so it's numbing plus.
I mean, I feel like it's more than that.
That's the
If you
plus.
shoot it at a fire and it puts out a fire, you're not numbing the flames if you're putting out flames. That's not how that works.
But that is the plus.
It's like it's achieving a similar result to paralyze or stun if you shoot a living thing, but also it has these other things you can also do with it.
I guess. I don't know. Tell us in the comments below if you have more details. on the
good.
distinctions.
Anybody ever
between
been
disruption and
hit
numbing.
by this guy's spinner? Anybody know? What happens?
Call that guy who gets intentionally stung by the worst creatures.
Oh yeah. Call that guy up. He definitely has experience with this guy.
Coyote Peterson?
What?
Coyote Peterson?
I never knew his name. I just
say
knew
so,
him
bud?
as
I think that's
Sting
who it
Guy.
is. Pretty sure it's Coyote Peterson.
Roporak has a natural ability. Did you know this? I bet you didn't.
Coyote Peterson.
Great. The natural ability of the Roporak is one of the following 4 options. Is it digging, heat vision, stone armor, or camouflage?
Heat vision. He got blue eyes, so obviously heat vision.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Digging. Thanks.
Please.
Camouflage.
Why? Because he
Mitch is starting
camouflages in with
to
Nico's
widen
poop.
his gap a little bit. It is camouflage. Mitch now has 4 points. Nico has 2. Kyle has nothing.
Good.
Gotta start stepping up your game. We're already
I don't want to.
like
Spider
halfway
guys.
through the quiz because this is a quick one. You're running out
Spider
of
guys.
time here, bud.
I'll step back on this one. It's spiders. I don't like them.
They're not spiders. They only have 4 legs. They're spider-like.
Arachnid like Tyler.
Spider-like, I believe, is the exact word that was used in the video.
Arachnid like Tyler.
Okay. Roporak are the master spies of the Visarak horde, using their chameleon power to blend in with the surroundings and become virtually invisible. They are also able to stay completely still for hours as they watch their prey. In battle, they usually attack over long distances since their spinners can fly the furthest.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
and do more.
Didn't know that.
They
That's
can
the
disrupt
plus.
you from afar.
That's the plus. Incredible.
Round number 4, we're finally on to the green guy, which is my favorite because he's green. It's Keelerak.
Green.
Yo,
Oh, they didn't really
green on green.
go all out with the color scheme here this time.
No, but he does have long legs.
Does have long.
He has long legs because he's got those
feel like I might
rocky
have had
legs in the back.
beetly.
I think I had a couple of these guys, to be honest.
Got the best
I-
pincers so far.
I
Yeah.
think I had
They're cool.
this guy, but I genuinely don't remember. But I think I did. And I hope I did because he's the best one. He's like the most iconic one. He's kind of like the poster child, Visorak. Because he'd be
Got the
green
be-
like
I
I
guess
guess the
rabbit.
that's-
green with the green, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the best color scheme with like the green on green, but with red eyes. I think that looks good.
It's very cool. It's like not really breaking any new ground, but it's just it just works.
It's pleasing.
They knew what works.
And does his
Tried
color
and true.
scheme match his Rotuka spinner power, which is one of the 4 following options. Did he have acid, stasis, bubble, or piercing?
I like stasis.
Okay.
Acid.
Okay.
Bubble is the funny one.
Bubble is the funny one, which is why it's wrong. They really like making the green villains acid because he is just acid again.
That's fair. Yeah.
I guess his
Did-
spinner's
did-
acid, so like that's technically.
Did
a
your-
difference.
Did your preview video at the beginning have like the spinner with the acid in it
Nope.
at one point?
The only
'Cause, like,
spinners that they used in the movie were the paralyzer ones. They didn't use anything other than the paralyzers, and the paralyzers were green.
That's a good
Okay.
movie.
I feel like the moment I saw acid pop up, I could have swore I remembered like an acid like thing in your clip, like in one of the quick moments, and it's the only reason I said it. I'm glad I did the wrong thing to get to the right answer. So.
Yeah, no, it was just green. I mean, there was also a clip I used of the red one injecting someone with venom, which was also green, but that was unrelated to a spinner and was the red one. So
Right.
yeah,
Good.
well,
Glad
good
I
job
won.
using incorrect context clues to get your first point. Proud of you.
It's all about the destination, not the journey.
Maybe you can use the same logic to land your second point with this second question for Keelerak, because the Keelerak also had a natural power. It was one of the 4 following options. Was it power flight, buzzsaw, web bomb, or acid again?
Please don't
Buzzsaw,
be acid again.
buzzsaw, buzzsaw.
Web bomb reminds me of Spider-Man.
That's fair. Are you picking web bomb because of that?
Obviously.
Okay, great.
It's green on green because acid on acid.
Oh.
No!
Okay.
It's green on green because Buzzsaw. Mitch gets another point.
How?
So they technically don't have a natural power. However, it is said that Keelerak are known to leap into the air and spin wildly as an attack using their razor-sharp legs as buzzsaws, and that sounds like a natural ability to me.
It does. It does.
So.
What?
Doesn't say the
what?
other guys can do that. So
If people refer to your legs as a buzzsaw, I'd say it's a pretty cool natural ability that should be talked
that's what
about.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
But these are like the poster child of the Visorak, but they don't have a new color scheme. Their ability is acid again, and they don't have a listed natural power.
but they can spin around like a fucking buzzsaw.
That is cool.
And they look the coolest.
With red
Green
eyes, that's
web, green body.
menacing.
Pincers that look normal. Like they are actually the most generic looking pincers too, but like they work. They're good and cool.
Yeah.
I'm still connected to the
Hearts,
red ones
one
pincers because they
family.
kind of made me think of like a claw, like from a crab. I liked that one.
That's fair. Maybe you'll like the claw pincer claws on round number 5's Visorak.
Is it like a crab?
Not at all. We're diving into the ice territory. I guess not, because the colors aren't related to the elements, but
Ice crab.
it's the white one. It's Suukorak.
Not crab.
Okay.
Not crab.
I
But I like colors.
Blue and white's
Colors
always good.
Yeah,
And I
blue
really
and
like
white is
the
always
eyes on
good.
the white as well.
I like
Yeah.
it.
The white ones
think I
just
had it.
always look cool, universally.
Yeah,
Every
sleek.
line of Bionicles,
Every time.
white ones always look cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is like one of the strongest color designs for like any of the Bionicles I've seen so far. Honestly, I really like this.
Yeah,
This
it
is
really
great.
pops. It's just a really good color
Good.
scheme. I also really like his front fin design.
Mm-hmm.
Like the little,
Oh yeah.
like the rippling
Absolutely.
waves going through it that kind of match the pincers and kind of match just the way the little toes look on all of them too. It's just a good through
true.
line for the whole design.
This is like easily. I was about to say the same thing, Mitch. Easily the most cohesive design so far. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Very.
Dude, it's ripped. Like, believe it or not. And believe it or not, he has one of the 4 following spinner powers.
Sucks.
Tell me what it is to get a point. Your options are sleep, hallucination, electrical field, or dimensional shift.
Dude, I can't believe it's John, believe it or not.
Oh, no. No, it's not because that's a hallucination.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick sleep, why not? I get sleepy when I'm cold. And also when I'm hot.
Cool. Again, he has nothing to do with
too.
temperature.
Me too. I'll pick sleep.
Okay. For the first time tonight, no one's getting points on this one because his ability for his spinner was electrical field.
Okay, all
I
right.
was
That
so
is
scared
so
you were gonna say
interesting.
dimensional shift. I was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
scared.
No, dimensional shift was just me having fun. Suukorak have a Rotuka launcher that fire Rotuka with the ability to create a field of electrical energy around a target that slowly shrinks. While the field is in effect, the target cannot escape as the field moves with the target. Thank you for the JJK ass description on that one. That was
Yeah.
very cool. Yeah, and
Bold
I mean
for them to do the
Suukorak
white
also sounds like
design.
Sukuna, so that also tracks.
Oh, it is bold of them to do the white and blue design and be like electricity.
I dig it.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Ivory
kinda-
Lagiacris.
Yeah.
I mean, blue lightning is always better than yellow lightning.
It was
That's just a fact.
didn't Toby Kadachi have a little bit of electric? too?
Also true.
Yeah, also true. Yes. Look at Monster Hunter boys. Look at us. Tyler, you tell us about an electric themed monster now in Monster
I
Hunter.
will,
That is also white and
because Toby's Kadachi, also called Suukorak, had a natural ability, a natural power, and it was one of the following 4 options. She toe on my bee till I Kadachi. Was it intelligence, airwalk, burrowing, or playing dead?
I honestly hope people clicked off the video for their sake.
They clicked off way before that joke.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
They got really tired of your poop story and they left.
They saw that I talked about Rudaka's boobs in the preview video.
Oh, fucking sexualizing my bionicles. Fuck off of this
Probably
shit.
got hit with like, actually, they're not actually breasts. They're armor plating that slightly resemble female chest glands.
This guy is sexualizing.
There are no nipples to be found under the plating. Also, they don't produce. I hope no one commented
Have you
any
looked?
of that. I'd time stream something
dead.
out. What?
Playing dead,
Oh,
like gypsum ropes.
That is an interesting one. However, airwalk.
okay. Kyle,
Intelligence, like the Kezu.
unlike you, because you lack intelligence, because you've once again picked a wrong answer. Intelligence is Mitch's natural ability because he has once again gotten a correct answer and cannot be caught at this point. He is just decimating everyone. Playing
kind of
dead is
shocked.
their natural power.
That is
Interesting.
Yeah. Were you shocked by their
Shocked.
electrical field?
Have the ability to slow their life processes down to almost nothing, appearing dead and making it extremely difficult for others to detect their presence. This assists them in striking from cover, which is their preferred hunting tactic.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a Metal Gear Solid guy.
Round number 6, we're already on to the last round of the dang quiz because this is the shortest Bonko quiz we've ever did.
These are the shortest bunkles we covered.
And
Little
They're tiny
bonk.
guys.
we
Little
saved the
bonk.
best for last because I actually have 3 questions for this one specifically.
Oh my
It
God.
is the blue one, and this is Boggarak.
Still not breaking new ground with the colors, but still.
No.
It's a little light on dark blue action.
Yeah.
Round pincers. They look like handcuffs.
Little inner bladed, double bladed.
Yeah. The little inner blade actually is adding enough for me that I'm not upset.
Yeah, you could open a can with those probably if you wanted to.
He's a bro. He's throwing back a couple brewskis with me, and I appreciate that with his little claws.
I love when you use a bottle opener on a can.
Keelerak.
Yes.
It's crazy.
So the reason that this has 3 questions instead of 2 is because the spinner power changes depending on whether he's underwater or above water.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Tricky.
It's water themed? What?
So, what is his Rotuka spinner power while underwater? Is it whirlpool, explosion, dissolve, or inflation?
Explosion.
Okay.
Whirlpool.
Okay.
It's the most likely answer, yeah. But I just want explosions underwater.
Mitch's freaky ass is gonna pick inflation.
I was gonna pick Whirlpool, but for the sake of playing the game, I'll pick Inflation.
I mean, you already won anyway. You might as well get another right answer. It is inflation.
This time the anguish is because I did get a point.
Yeah. What? When used underwater, they can make a target swell up and float to the surface.
No.
Wow, that's called the bends.
I think you got bionicle doing that is insane.
Yeah, that's
Bionicle inflation
God, yeah.
porn is a wild concept.
Uh-oh.
I do. Yeah, honestly, guys, if you really want to see like the extent of the animation of the Bionicles, because this is actually really cool. I remember this from the movie. These guys did use their spinners underwater, so go ahead and Google Bionicle inflation and just check out what this looked like. They're really it's very cool looking. You should definitely look at that.
Speaking of bionicle inflations, it's very pricey to get your hands on an authentic sealed Liwa canister nowadays.
I don't know what my
Stop with
I just went like, whoa, what would happen if this Visarak used its special spinner on Rudaka's boobs? Like,
No,
They're not boobs. Now, we've talked about how they do be inflating underwater, but what do they do instead if they're above ground using their spinner?
Deflate.
Is it
shrivel.
dehydration, anti-gravity, chain, or water?
Please, anti-gravity. I just want them to make everyone go up indefinitely. Just, you're below the water, I see. Up. You've surfaced. Continue.
I'm gonna pick chain, but only because when you said it, I sniffled and I thought you said gain.
Okay.
I shall pick dehydration.
You shall get a second point, Kyle. Tie yourself with Nico for second place because it is, in fact, dehydration. When used on land, they can make a target crumble to dust by dehydrating it.
Oh,
That seems a bit more than dehydration, but you know?
This is
that's a true-ass death.
Yeah.
No wonder they want you to get out of the water.
I guess.
I inflate you to get you on land, and while you're struggling to deflate, I'm gonna make you dust.
We have one final question for this quiz. Mitch obviously cannot be caught, but Kyle and Nico are both tied for second place. So this will determine the real loser if one of you gets it right and the other gets it wrong.
Okay.
The Boggarak have a natural power, just like everyone else. Here are your 4 options. What do you think it is? Is it future sight, static generation, sonic waves, or transmutation?
The law of equivalent exchange? Alphonse, I know what we're doing today. It's transmutation.
Okay. Kyle doesn't get that reference.
So why
He
is
doesn't
it a-
watch good shows.
So
Where's
Phineas and
Whitby?
Ferb ass.
Alphonse,
I know what we're gonna do today.
Yeah, I know. I was just sort of like, there are 104 days of summer vacation. Unfortunately, school does come along just to end it. I don't know.
Well, too
What I
bad. You have
want.
time to pick because I've been picking real fast this whole night, so I'm gonna give you a minute.
Okay, cool. Fucking, I don't know, sonic waves.
Okay.
Cool. I wanted future sight.
You wanted a
Well, there you go.
wrong answer on a, once again, 2 correct answer round.
Oh, wow.
Both
No
correct
shot.
answers were selected by Mitch and Kyle as sonic waves and transmutation.
Woo, we got the comeback.
Nico's the ultimate loser today,
Woo. Nico started two in a row correct with
and then never
absolutely
got
no misses.
anything else for the
And then
entire
just
rest of the
fell
quiz.
apart.
Pretty impressive.
Point
Almost
left,
like
everybody.
this is scripted.
Yeah.
Tower the Venmo will be coming through shortly.
Their natural ability is to emit sonic waves from their mouths, which transmute enemies into stone or gas, though the effect only lasts the duration of the hum. These Rahi, though being poor swimmers, can swiftly skate atop water. Why would they use their spinner underwater if they are not good at swimming? These guys
they
are
fire
just
it
kind
in.
of all over the place.
Wait, does it change if they themselves are underwater or if the spinner is underwater? Like, are they just
Yes,
firing
it's-
this into the water?
I guess they could fire it into the water, but it's on their back. So if they're skating atop the water, they would have to like tactfully backflip
What if-
and launch it
what
down.
if-
and
Yeah,
then
they hit us with
Cover
the
some
speed
junk
racer
and do a
car
flying
flip.
cartwheel.
I
Yeah,
guess.
they hit
I
us
don't
with
know.
the speed racer car flip and fire it directly down during
I guess
the
they have
apex
to. I don't
of
know.
the flip.
What if they're agile enough that like they're like all on all fours and they like flip back and then they're just like, you know, like the front legs catch and they're just like sliding upside down, you know?
That could be cool.
like, cause like what if it's Surskit but cooler, you know?
Not possible.
Maybe it is. That brings us to the end of yet another Bonkle quiz.
Anyone that is hanging around to the end here, my recording's currently sitting at 1 hour and 13 minutes. So take a look at that little like where the red line's about to hit.
True.
And giggle
want
at
some-
how many things that you could see in the members. Become a member today. See all the funny ha-has. Tyler talks about things in his nethers. Go check it out.
There's a cricket on my dick.